This is the Lockpicker 1969 and welcome to my channel. For part 4 of the Cutting Edge video series, this part of my collection represents hunting knives, some other unusual knives, and throwing knives. When I was younger, I was fascinated by throwing knives. The ones I have in my collection were purchased when I was a teenager, and I've kept them all these years. The ones that I probably got the most use out of were these Silver Arrows, which they're pretty scratched up because they got thrown quite a bit. I have kept them exceptionally sharp, but so I did have 2 of these. So here we go. And I had 2 of these that I would basically, when I went up north with friends to my friend's cabin, would find a tree and just, you know, I was a stupid teenager back then, but anyways, so these were pretty fun. Also had these here, which aren't as well balanced as the Silver Arrows, but they were still fun anyways. There's a set of 3 of them in this little sheath, but they were fun to play around with as well. I threw these around quite a bit. And then something I more recently just came across and decided to grab up when I saw it was this little job here. If I can get it out of the sheath. Just as a throwing knife. It's pretty balanced, but anyways, that makes up the throwing knives that I still have. I had other ones over the last, years and have lost them or lost track of them. So anyway, but I also picked up some regular hunting knives over the years. However, I've lost many of them over many different moves I've done in my lifetime. But and of course loaning out a knife to friends and family over the years. But what I do still have is this one here, which is, what is this, 440 stainless. It's a bit scratched up on the blade, but it does have a decent sharp edge on it and a great handle to it. Very nice thick sheath to go with it. And close that up. This, I think my wife picked up for me. She thought it would be a kind of a cool gift, but it's like, yep, M-Tech, which I've had some other blades for. It is very sharp. Not quite sure what this is useful for, but anyway, has a good, strong grip to it. It's all rubberized here with the what do you call, rope for basically being able to loop it around your wrist so you don't lose the knife if it comes out of your hand. But interesting blade. This is also 440 stainless on it, but kind of a nice little hunting knife. And this one I got as a gift. I can't remember who gave it to me, but just a nice little hand knife, decently sharp blade. It has this like a serrated edge on it for, I'm assuming, sawing of some kind if you needed to, but wood handle, and it looks like brass. But this has been I've had this one for a while. I don't remember who gave it to me as a gift, but I did get it as a gift. Put that back in there. And then finally, I have a couple of knives that I thought were different, so I picked them up along the way. This one here, essentially, the purpose is you wear this around your neck. This goes inside of a coat or whatever, and it hangs down so that when you need to go and grab it, you simply pull it free from the sheath, and you've got a pointed, with a tanto blade, the little knife in your hand. But this makes it conveniently available to you, and it snaps right back in, so it will not fall out. You actually have to pull it free. Here, put it back in. And then last but not least, again, this was a gift from the wife. And it was just, essentially it came as a blade, and then you were supposed to put, this is just paracord on there as a handle, but it was an interesting little blade. I thought was kind of fun. Anyway, that makes up the hunting, throwing, and unusual knives. So I'll move on to the next grouping of knives.